This is my um, this is my 10 o'clock live. We are talking all things going live. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We're going to get started. Feel free to give me a thumbs up to say that you like the live. Also, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions, my friends. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I appreciate all the support. We're going to get started shortly. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here. We are going to get started. Be sure to give me a thumbs up to like the live, as well as click that subscriber button and the bell to get notifications. And that way we can make sure we know you know that I'm going live.
Why are you still using bots?
There we go. My volume was super high, you all. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. And then we're going to get started, friends. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys are new to the room, feel free to use this time to say hello in the chat. Say hello in the chat. And then let me know if you have any questions as well. Appreciate all the support as we get started. And then want to make sure that I'm answering your questions as well. So if you're new to the room, this is a great opportunity for you to say hello in the chat. Tell me you're new. If you've gone live before, put that in the chat as well. What I typically do is co-stream, so you guys are going to hear me go over on the TikTok streets. I'm going to talk about TikTok live in particular, and then we save this as a playlist. You guys can go back and watch it. Here's some of the tips and strategies, maybe some of the motivational messaging I'm giving you so that you can do something that maybe is out of your comfort zone, something you're not accustomed to, but I want you guys to go. I want you to grow. I want this to be your season. So with that being said, I'm going to go over on TikTok in a second. If you have questions about YouTube, feel free to put that in the chat as well. I want to make sure you guys are put that in the chat to let me know that you are if you have any questions about leveraging this platform. I am a YouTube partner. I go live daily, twice a day, helping you understand how to go live with confidence and ease. Let me know if there's questions. I want to make sure I'm answering questions, supporting you in your life journey. So stay with me, stick with me. We're going to go and we're going to grow. All right. All right, friends. Let me get going. We're going to go over to the TikTok streets. I tell you guys all the time. Make sure my sound's good. So we do have sound. We're going to go over to the TikTok street. So I want to answer your questions over there. So we're going to get started in just a moment, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all the support. And we are going live. Well, in a second. In a second, we're going to go live. So we're going to go live in a second. I got to make sure I update my features here. Hello, friend. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have questions. Appreciate you joining the live. If you are new to my room, feel free to come in, ask your questions, my friend. Want to make sure we are supporting you in your life journey as well. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Also, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. And then I'm going to be, oh, thank you. Appreciate the compliment. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me know if you go live. If you're a live host, feel free to put that in the chat as well. So you can get some visibility. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support, my friend. Let's see. Let's get this going. Appreciate you. Thank you, friend. I appreciate the support. And if you're new to the room, put new in the chat. If you've been here before, say, tell me you've been here before. Welcome back as well. But I have to go. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for supporting. All right, my dear friends, we're going to go live on TikTok. TikTok live, live streaming tips. Come in, ask your questions on how to go live. Welcome to the room, my friends. We are talking all things going live streaming tips, new beginner-friendly tips. Feel free to come in, ask your questions on how to go live with confidence and ease. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to the room, come on in, ask your questions. I want to make sure I'm answering your questions. Any new live hosts, come in, ask questions on how to go live. Inky Vibe, welcome to the room, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. We are talking all things going live, so we're going to get started, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting the live stream. I am getting going now. So thank you so much for being here. If you are new to the room, feel free to say I'm new. And welcome back. Hey, friend. Welcome back. I appreciate you coming in, jumping in, and supporting immediately. So that's what we need. Thank you so much, my friends on the YT. Appreciate the support. Be sure to give a thumbs up. Also, give me a like. Ooh, first and you are. Literally, I just hit the let's go. Go live. At least I don't have to ask about your flash goal. I know, friend. I don't have it yet. It's coming. It's coming. It will be here soon. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the support. You know, it's one of those things when people come in, that's what this is all about. You need the support, you need the engagement. So I appreciate when people come in and instantly jump in and start supporting. The comments help, the tapping helps, the questions help, the shares, all that stuff. I was doom scrolling, you popped up, and I was like, yay! Appreciate it, friend. I'm going to share out my live as well. Let me share it out so folks know I'm here. I just came on, so we're going to get started. Inky Vibe, do you go live? Let me know what your live schedule is. Put that in the chat for us. And so I appreciate you all coming in and supporting too. We always want to make sure that we're getting returning supporters and fans. That's so important. That's a big part of why you want to go live. You're looking to build that community. You want to keep growing, keep going, and keep growing. And so that's so important if you're going to continue to do this. Nat coming in the house. Appreciate you being here as well, my friend. I do, but I don't have a set schedule. What's the hold up, friend? Thank you so much. And you do coloring. Oh, that's probably beautiful. Good morning, Natty Nat. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I know I need one. Yeah, get a schedule. Get a schedule. People love the coloring. I mean, it is really a good, soothing thing to do. Mildred, how you doing, my friend? Good morning. Tapping time. I love it. Thank you so much. We're tapping. Let me do something real quick. I want to make sure apps are closed. Okay. I paused for a second when I had to do that because I was closing some apps on the back end. I have a son who has lots of medical needs, so it's hard. Okay, I got your friend. Yeah. And I know, yeah, when you have small kids or even older kids, you know, you're being a mom, being a parent is always a balance. So I feel you on that one. Val, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. I appreciate you being here as well. Thank you so Grand Rising, my friend. Welcome back. I'm happy you were able to return and catch me again. Christopher Calloway, welcome to the room, my friend. Good morning. He's the reason I started making these coloring books. Oh, that's a story people need to hear. I'm just saying, I'm not sure how much you share that, but that's something people need to hear. Those things like that is inspiring for other folks because they may be in a similar situation and they're trying to figure out what is that thing they can do, how can they connect, how can they engage, how can they support their kids in a unique way too. And so yeah, I think I'm just gonna put that out there. That may be their medical themes. That may be what you need to showcase. Yep. So Mildred, thank you for that heart. Thank you guys all coming in. I see you all. Appreciate that. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate that. You said I did a color book that feature people with albinoism. Yes. Okay. Oh, nice. That's nice. That's beautiful. And like I said, y'all got so many good ideas out here. The reality is, as you're doing this, you're going to realize that there's a community for you, for what you do, for what you're experiencing, what you're going through. There's a community. And it's just waiting for you. You get people who look like me. That's it. Yeah. So that's beautiful. I love that. So yeah, I would encourage you to make sure that is something that you're sharing with folks because people need to see that there's a space for them here. And that's the beauty of a TikTok. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. That's the beauty of it. Natty Nat, I don't know if she's still in the room. She tells a heartwarming story, too, of her journey here as well. And just recognizing that she did this for, obviously, health and physical reasons, but it's so many people who are similar that have mobility concerns, and they're wanting to exercise. They're trying to figure it out, and chair fitness is part of that. So I applaud you, Frank. You said, I'm here. I applaud you because that's it. That's the community piece of it, and people love it. Yep. I created sharing tips for beginners on how to go live, ask your questions. That's what the AI said. So thank you all for being here. We are tapping. We got 4.6K likes. We are 5 minutes in, so we're a little behind, but that's okay. We're going to pick up the pace. We're going to get this thing going. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate that. Let me know if you guys have questions. Feel free to ask questions. Visibility saves lives. It does. It does. There's a lot of people feeling like they're invisible. Yeah. And so to that point, when I'm doing my live, I try to shout out people. I try to say hello, Tashi B. I try to make sure people feel seen and heard. And that's the beauty of this, because you can. I mean, I know for me, I talk to beginners or people who are just trying to get through this journey and trying to understand it a little bit more in depthly. And so I do that for this reason, but at the same time, the reason why people will keep coming back, keep connecting, is because I make you feel seen and heard. So that would be my number one tip. Talk to your audience. Sometimes we want to talk about our topic and we want to engage there, but if you can build that rapport, that's going to help them with the connection to your live. That's why I keep coming back, because you're so sweet. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Multitasker, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. How are you doing this morning? I'm doing well. Shorty Batty, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for saying that. Honestly, the comments like that, the conversations I'm having with folks, the connections I'm making is why I keep doing it, is why I continue to do it. Multitasker, thank you so much, friend. Thank you as well. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for being here. Others coming into the room, thank you so much for the support. It is so well appreciated. I'm just going to tell you that because that's what this is all about. TikTok, goes up and down. Views, engagement, all those things. But, you need people to come back and continue to support the live. So that's so important. He said same. Thank you, friends. Let me know if you guys have questions. We are tapping it out. We got almost 8K likes. God, lover, welcome to the room, friend. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. Let's heal and deliver. Do you go live? And always waiting till more people get in a room. But I do want to see our live hosts. Put in the chat. Tell me if you go live. Tell me if you're new. Tell me if you're nervous, afraid, scared. We want to talk about that. I got the Go Live tips for 50 years and older. We do talk about tips. We talk about this experience. But also, the last couple of days, I've been centering my conversation about motivating you, encouraging you that you can do it. Because I think a lot of people feel as if maybe the age or any other things that you feel is a limitation is prohibiting you from doing this. So I want you to feel like you can do it. You can. Create it new. I see you, my friend. Welcome to the room. How would you go about meeting people in your local area that you met here on TikTok? Let me know what you mean by that. I go live. This is my backup. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. What's the primary? Has it been here before? Let me know. Multitasker, you're nervous, afraid, scared. I got your friend. So you've never done it? I'm new, scared, and nervous. Gen X mom here. Welcome to the room, Becky. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, friend. Good morning, Created New. Value said live host noon, 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Pop-ups Friday through Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that it? Okay. Thank you, friend. I'm going to pin that real quick so people can see that. Others coming in, I appreciate you. Feel free to put it in the chat if you are a live host. Becky, thank you for the follow. I see you, my friend. Soda, welcome to the room. Yes, meeting people in live from the local area. I'm a little cautious. However, I have met Soda in person. She just came into the room. She's a live host. I did meet her in person. I did have the opportunity to meet some of my creators in New York. We did a meet and greet at a lunch spot. And so I did meet them in person. And then I also met her mom's shop. She comes here in the live too. She's in the agency. I met her in person. We met for lunch. So Soda and I met for lunch per mom shop. These were individuals I met with. I will tell you both, all locations, and just in terms of safety and privacy and just being cautious. Meet in a public place. We met at a Disney resort in the food court. We met Soda and I, and cause she was here for. I live in Orlando, so she came for a family trip and vacation. We got a chance to meet. Same thing with her mom. We met at Panera Bread and met in public and just had a nice little lunch. We sat for about 2 hours talking. So same thing with Soda. So really, I just think, obviously you just want to be careful if you're thinking about safety and concern. So I've done it to answer your question, but just be mindful of what you do and how you connect with folks. Obviously, folks ain't coming to your house yet, that type of stuff. But yeah. Did we make it? We did make it. It just hit 10 minutes. We did it. Thank you so much, Nettie. Now you're so sweet. I tried. It was very short. Multitasker, stay with me. I'm going to talk about the nervous afraid friend. I'll give you a tip to make it, hopefully, make it a little bit more comfortable for you. I met a couple people from TikTok, but lots of vetting first. I heard that. I heard that, so you like, look here. That's right, because you met Carol. You did meet Carol in person too. That's right. Carol's also in the agency. Others coming in, appreciate you. How you doing, Wanda World at 60? Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much, Broward County. Oh, you're in Florida, Mildred. Yes. Nice. You know what? I lived in South Florida in Broward County. I lived in Miramar, Pembroke Pines area. That's where I lived originally. Yep. So when I first came down here, Jersey Shore here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Fort Lauderdale. Nice, nice. Yep, that's where I lived when my daughter was born in Miramar Hospital right when it opened. So she was like one of the first few babies in that hospital. The hospital started in July. She was an August baby. Yep. Thank you so much, Wendy. Welcome to the room. Others coming in. Thank you so much. So that was almost 21 years ago, y'all. That's how old the hospital is. Auntie is me. Oh, Auntie is me, God lover. Oh, nice. Welcome to the room, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, T Garden. Appreciate it. You said Crown Libra. Welcome to the room. You're from Mississippi. Welcome here. Welcome everybody. Thank you all. Let me know where other folks are from. Drop that in the chat. That's a great way to get engagement. Pro tip: ask questions like that. Where are you from? Where are you streaming and watching me from? Those are good questions to ask. You can read people's bios as another way to kind of start getting conversation going, engagement. 51-year-old new to the live. Thank you so much. Friend, I just made the club, the 50 Club, last week, so I'm brand new. I'm brand new. So I just made 50 last week, and I'm celebrating all my 50-year-olds and older. But younger folks can come in too. I'm not excluding. This is not an exclusion. You all are welcome. Virginia, Natty Nat, yes, Arizona, Yoruba. Thank you so much. Auntie Miami as well. Look at you. Soda is in California. Wani is in Georgia. Awesome. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. You said 61 here. Celebrate every year. I love that. Continue to celebrate, friends. Thank you all for being here on the YT as well. I appreciate you guys. I'm on the I'm on YouTube as well. So thank you. My son is 55. Okay, look at you, friend. I'm 46 and need new friends and followers. Hey, friend. Hey, matrimony. Welcome to the room. The 50s is freedom. It is, ain't it? Inky, I would never have guessed. I thought you were lower 40s. Look at you. I'm trying, friends. I got a 6-year-old. My husband and I, we had a second marriage. I had him when I was almost 45. And yeah. I'm the older parent in the room for these young kindergartners. He just finished kindergarten, about to start first grade. I'm like, look here, y'all. I'm not his grandmama. I'm his mama. So trust me, your 60s brings a whole other freedom. I love that. My knees are 50 plus. He's like, oh, Inky Vibes, you're Las Vegas. My brother lives in Las Vegas. That's nice. Yeah, I get there. It's been about 3 years. It's been a minute since I've been there. Trust me. Okay, 60 and older. Let's see. Wow. Yes, y'all looking for good people. Auntie, thank you so much. You're in the good room. We just got the flash goal. Let's see what TikTok is saying. TikTok gave us ice cream cones. So let's see. If you guys don't mind sharing, we have 13 ice cream cones, one per person. It's a flash goal. So one per person. If we can get this achieved, hey Holly Q, I would greatly appreciate it. If you don't mind sharing some ice cream with me. We'll talk about coins on your account. We'll talk about engagement because this is part of the engagement. A live stream is an interactive experience. So I tell people you got to engage, you got to support. These are things you can do. This is a one coin support. So as long as you have some coins on your account, you can fully engage. And that's how you get those badges next to your name. The blue box one with the number, that follows you to every room you go to. People know if you're a high engager or if you're an engager at all. And then the heart one, the orange one with Lisa with the heart, is my room. For my room in particular, how you become part of my fan club. You see people tapping up here to get the daily heart me. So I share that with you guys because I know some people are brand new and don't understand the engagement here. So I'm happy to give more tips and strategies about that. Beverly, good morning. How you doing, my friend? Thank you so much, friend. So we do got the flash goal going on. We're going to do this for a few more minutes. Hopefully we can get it achieved pretty quickly, and then we can move on and talk about other stuff. Okay. Thank you so much, Becky. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. I sent 50 comments. Thank you, Wanda. Oh, wrong thing. Claps. Thank you for that, friend. I need to figure out all these pop-ups. Wanda, I got you. Let me know if there's a specific question. Essence, how you doing, my friend? Ivan, welcome to the room as well. Juanita, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys coming on through. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. So we do have the flash goal going on as we speak. This is TikTok's goal. It's not mine, but it's a way for TikTok to know who's engaging. Maureen, thank you so much for being here as well. I appreciate you guys coming on through. Beautiful rising. Thank you so much, friend. So as you guys come in, ask questions. Let me know if you have any specific questions. We're going to talk about that. The friends who said they were nervous, afraid. We had a few friends that had tried to go live. So I'll give a tip in a second about how you can maybe, do it in a way that makes you feel more comfortable and you ease into it. So we talk about that as well. Thanks, beautiful people. Thank you, AT. Thank you so much for being here. Did we get that flash go that quickly? We did. Look at y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, y'all. We are good. TikTok, we got that done. So thank you so much. Appreciate you all supporting that flash goal. Ivy said, I love how you keep your followers low. It's easier. It ain't on purpose, Ivan. I'm just saying. What we saying, friend? Thank you so much, friend, though. Yippee, we did it. We did it. Thank you all for being here. We got a comment that was filtered, so put it in again so I can see it. You may have to reword it because it didn't come through. What is a good amount of time to be live? 60 minutes, Becky. So yes, you want to go per live. You want to try to go at least 61 minutes. So it actually has to be over 60 minutes. So 61 minutes is the minimum. That's what you want to do. Way to go, team. You're hilarious, Dr. Lisa. I don't know what that comment was about. I thought he was trying to play games. He was trying to be funny, but that's okay. Melina, welcome to the room. Hope to return hope to return the LIDOC. Let me know what you mean, friend. Oh, interesting. Thank you. 61 minutes. Yeah, so 61 minutes is the minimum. And that way you can decide on going longer. Ideally, you want to try to be 90 minutes to 2 hours. The longer, the better. Especially in the beginning, where TikTok is getting used to your live stream, what you have to offer, what you're talking about. All of that will play into it. So if you can go longer, the better. But a minimum of 61 minutes. I always have to clarify because people will ask, can I do 30 minutes and then 31 minutes, 2 different lives? No, one of those lives each day, per day, or a daily live rather. In a day, the live needs to be 61 minutes or more. That counts as a valid go live day. There's a metric they follow for that too. So you said, oh, interesting. Thank you. Perfect question. I was wondering the minutes to go live. Yes, Crown Libra. That's it, friend. Hope you return the love. I'm on a smartphone and it makes me look. You're fine, friend. You're fine. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You are a funny friend. Thank you so much for being here. So let me, Beverly, thank you for that daily heart me. Where does the at least 30 minutes come from? Okay, so Lauren, there's two factors you want to pay attention to when you're going live. One is your monetization, part of the Scale Live rewards. The other one is part of you tracking your go live valid go live time, which is how TikTok is paying attention to you having a day of going live. So that's different. Monetization is one thing, having a day of going live is another metric, and that's different. Okay, so when it comes to monetization, under the Scale Live reward, so when you start a live, when you look at your live, you guys don't see it as viewers, and I'm going to show you. So let's see. We're going to go here real quick. We'll go to the live screen. Let me flip it around so you guys can see it. At the very top of here is the Scale Live rewards. This is even before you go live. It says Scale Live rewards. When you click that, it measures your live in terms of how you go live. And what they're focused on is your valid go live time. It says at least 25 minutes. Valid go live days for monetization purposes. This is not for tracking purposes. Does that make sense? It's two different metrics. You're supposed to go live over an hour. All right. So let me show you another. Well, can I show it in here? I may not, because this is the monetization. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go into my analytics. I'll show you real quick. Yes, because I want you guys to start knowing this. You're in the agency, Lauren, so you need to pay attention to this. So now we're under TikTok Studio. We're on the live side. We're here. Your live analytics. So I want you to pay attention to this. So this is your live analytics, and then this is each live stream. There's a question mark. I tell you always to pay attention to the question marks. Okay, so key metrics. These are key metrics you want to pay attention to. Let's see. It doesn't break it down here. It doesn't say the valid go live day here. Give me 1 second. I might have to search for it. I just want to show you guys real quick. It doesn't show it. It doesn't show the valid go live day under this one. Is it going to show it? May not show it because this account I haven't gone live enough on, so I'm not seeing it here. Live duration. No, it doesn't have it here. I may have to show it. I'm not to show it on this account or send it to you guys separately. So I'm not seeing here. Blink, can you show me how to get there again? I'm so sorry. Not a problem, friend. This is your, hold on 1 second, I'll show you from the main screen. So two things. Live studio, here, hit live. We're here. We're under the live analytics. There's a little arrow and it's here for you. The arrow, my screen protector's not letting me do it. There we go. Okay, so this is some metrics you want to pay attention to. I haven't gone live recently here, so take a look under here, you guys. Oh, thank you for the roses crown. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you all for supporting. Appreciate the support. So as you're looking at this, take a look at your metrics. Look at the view all. It tells you different metrics here for you to focus on. The views. I don't see the core valid go live days because it should be in here. It should say all your days you've gone live. Let me see if it'll show it under here. No, it doesn't show it there either. Good morning, Victoriously. How you doing, Simply? Thank you all for coming through. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I was just trying to see live duration, an hour, active days. That's it. That's it, the active days. I was like, why is it not showing it? So the active days, let me see. It still doesn't have it under here. Yeah, it's not showing it, you all. I was seeing if it showed the definition of that so you guys can see it. I want you always to know the definitions, but I don't see it. So the active days is counted based on each hour you go live. So over an hour, 61 minutes. That's how it's tracked. Well, and you, I'm doing well. Hey, Allie Q, thank you so much for coming back. So Scale Live Rewards is your monetization. So 25 minutes or more under duration is what you're going to pay attention to. And then when it comes to how many new followers you get, that's the other thing. Hey, Kim Love Jones. That's the other metric you're paying attention to. How many new followers you got. All right. So those are the two core metrics you always want to pay attention to. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining the live. Let me know if there's any other questions. Lauren, when you are, because you're in the agency, when you go into the school community, take a look. There's a video that breaks down some of the analytics there. And then when you meet with me, we do one-on-ones. You can schedule a one-on-one. You can also schedule it from the school community. We'll look at your analytics too, and I'll show you how you're performing. So pay attention to that as well, because I want you guys to always look at your analytics so you can decide what you want to focus on. I tell people all the time, what gets measured gets done. And so as you're looking at analytics, as you're measuring, we want to make sure you're improving. TikTok has a campaign. I just launched it also for the month of August. It's going to run from August 1st through the I think it's like the 24th. It's not all the way into the end of the month. Did you get your flash goal? I did. We got it too. It's ice cream cones. Hope, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. And so there's a campaign to track your valid go live days. Okay. So going live over an hour is part of it. So I want you guys to practice going live longer, more frequently, getting accustomed to that. That's what we're doing here. This agency is built on helping you improve, helping you grow. So if you're somebody who's like, I'm trying to coast, I'm trying to figure this thing out, then ideally you should be going live longer, you should be growing. So that's what we're trying to do. They're giving me the feather tiara, OMG. What you mean? The feather tiara as a flash goal? What? You got the feather tiara? Oh, TikTok is like, you need to make up for lost time. TikTok is like, we ain't seen you in a while. So yeah, ma'am. You said twice you got it. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. TikTok's like, yeah, ma'am, we need to make up for those times you ain't go live. But that's okay. You're getting back into your rhythm. It'll go away soon. You won't have it for long. Just see if you can get your room to support. So hopefully, and then message the group chats and see if we can get some more people in your room too to support you. OMG. It won't last forever though. I think just don't dismiss it and see if you can get it achieved sometimes. Thank you so much, everybody. I was going to talk to my friend who was here, multitasker. Let me know if you're still in the room, my friend. They said that they were scared and nervous and afraid to go live. We're in a room full of a lot of great live hosts. So what I was going to give as a tip, thank you, Kim, coming back. What I was going to give as a tip for you all to get used to going live, to make sure you're starting that process. Good morning, everyone. I want you to do private lives. All right. So I don't know if multitasker has gone away, but my friends who are nervous, afraid, scared, shy to go live, we're talking about 50-year-olds and older, or anybody in the room. Don't feel like you have to be 50. But my point is, you got a lot of knowledge, got a lot of wisdom, a lot of expertise, and I want you, that's definitely my situation too. Look at you, Fred Inga. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Hey, Voice Guru, Carol West, and New Generation Show. Thank you so much for being here, you two. Thank you for grabbing your heart maze. Hey, friend G, I see you. Good morning. When it comes to doing a private live, I want you just to go on under the live settings. Under the live settings, click. Go ahead and click. Yeah. I am in the house. Hey, friend. Click settings, and then this is where you setting up your live. Under settings, change at the top who can watch your live. It always defaults to everyone. So any and everybody can watch this live. Now, there's people who watching me from the outside. They did not tap to come in. They're sitting there lurking. I would tell you to come in, grab your Daily Heartbeat. Thank you for grabbing your Daily Heartbeat, friend. And make sure you say hello. Just say hello so we can get to know you. But with that being said, your live is for everyone. in the beginning. You can change that setting so only your friends or a specific account. If you have a backup account, a friend, a family member. Hey, Becky. Hey, Meta. Welcome to the room, Meta. Um, and you can have them as the person that can watch your live. Now, you don't have to invite them. You don't have to tell them that you invited them. You could just select them and then go live. And now no one's coming into that live but you and maybe the person you invited. Thank you so much, Kel. I see you, friend. I'm 56 and my daughter told me I'm behaving like a millennial, so we can do it too. I heard that, friend. Good morning. You know, those young folks will be haters. They're gonna be our biggest haters, y'all. I'm just gonna say that out loud. Just saying that. Misty, look at you leveling up to level 20. I joke about it, but my daughter now, she knows I do this, and she's become one of my biggest champions too. She's like, hey, you still go live? What was the last time you? I said, girl, I go live twice a day. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. So, you were trying to do yesterday. Yes. Yeah. Look at you, friends. So keep that in mind. Thank you, Becky. We teared up. Yes, she supports me. Yeah. So, and that's the thing about it. You'll transform them. You'll change their mind. Global Wellness, welcome to the room. You'll change their mind because they're going to see this. I told the story last week. I was on vacation with my husband and I got a text message. So just real background real quick for the people in the room who are new to me. Mom of 4, 2 are my biological, and 2 are my bonus boys. So I'm a bonus mom. My husband, we're second marriages, and we blended our family. So my 6-year-old is our child together, and then I came to the marriage with from my first marriage, my daughter. She's about to be 21 next month, and then my husband came to the marriage with his 2 boys that are about to be 21 and 22. So our older kids are in their early 20s, and they're adulting. They're all in college. And so, I love this. Am I hearing you give me inspiration? There, you said, what am I hearing you give me inspiration? Absolutely. Absolutely, friend. Yeah. And so you said nice. The older ones are obviously, they've seen TikTok. They've been on TikTok. They are used to TikTok, showing them the little dance videos and the little silly videos that they do and the lip syncing and all the other stuff. So they're used to TikTok that way. My boys look at TikTok from a gaming's and one of my oldest son, he's into making beats, the music and stuff. So he sees a lot of that type of content. He'll come in here every now and then and heart my live or something like that. But they're used to TikTok from a different perspective, a different algorithm. That's how TikTok is. Hey, Dr. Fleta. And TikTok will show you what you're interested in. Just keep that in mind, okay? So whatever you're searching, that's what's going to populate your feed, or what you're watching or tapping and engaging with. That's going to populate your feed. So you got to train the algorithm to show you something else if you want to see something else. So with that, look at oh my gosh, the fireworks. Thank you so much for those fireworks, Kim. I appreciate you. And so you want to make sure you're doing that. So my husband and I, we went on vacation for my birthday, and I got a text message. And I tell you, let me start this story a little differently. My older ones were kind of hating a little bit. They were in the beginning. They were hating a little bit. They were like, well, "What are you doing? Like, what's going on here? What's going on with this TikTok thing you doing?" Especially my daughter, especially the girl. So she was very anti, what are you doing with TikTok? I'm married and separated. I'm in a very great area with my strange husband friend. Okay, nice. That's good. That's beautiful. My ex and I, we don't talk. I'm just saying. No, we good. You got your life, I got my life. We good. So with that, thank you for the follow, friend. I feel like I'm right on time for a needed conversation. There we go, friend. And so what happened was this text message I got was from my husband's nephew. So my son's cousin, first cousins. So my husband's nephew. Great area is not a good place right now either. Okay, gotcha. Hey Lisa, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so. Oh, you said gray. Got your gray area. Got your friend. Hello, hello. Hey, Luna. Others coming in the room. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. So this cousin texted me, and he was like, "Hey," because my husband's been my biggest champion. So my husband, he's been 10 toes down, really supportive, very caring, very nurturing about this because he understands that it is a process and he gets it. And he really would love to be engaged in this, but he works in 9 to 5 in K-12 education, and basically he watches YouTubes, and he's has a list of creators that he follows, and he's seen their rise. And most of the people he watch are our demographic, our age group. They're older. They've been doing their thing for several years. Hey, Shell. And so he gets it. And he was like, anything you do like this, it's gonna take time. Stay with it. Stay consistent. You'll get there. Don't worry about the haters and the people who come in. My very first week when I started this, I had a troll come in my room and said something really mean and nasty. I had a troll yesterday, y'all. So trolls happen. I don't wanna dismiss that, but at the same time, I don't want you to get hung up on the negative. So had one come last week, just yesterday, but recognize that was my first time doing it. He was like, "Hey, the TikTok streets are just like the regular streets. Go back there and finish your life." He was like, "That's what you see on the regular streets. Don't let that distract you. Live your life. Do what you're doing." So he's been a great champion. I just want to say that out loud, just so that you guys understand. You do need to center yourself around people who are going to support you, even in your home. And then sometimes you need to block the people in your home that are not supporting you because you don't want them to know and distract you from what you're trying to do. All right? So block them. Girl, I'm trying to get out of this place. Okay, I can't. My finances have me in a very weird place. Yes. So keep going, friend. Amen. Facts. Yes, yes. I have planned making fake profiles to make and scammers. You said I have people making fake profiles of me and scamming my followers. I do too, friend. I hope TikTok fixes that at some point. I don't. I don't know if it's something you're gonna avoid. You're gonna be able to. You're gonna, as you grow, you're gonna have people who try to scam. That's unfortunate. I don't like it. I have people talking about cryptocurrency and other little things with followers and stuff. So make sure you tell your followers to follow you and create a custom name for you so they know it's you. So hopefully that will have them stop and pause if they think it's not you, or at least think twice about who they're communicating with. The other thing I will say is I posted about this. You can go to TikTok Legal and try to remove them. It is a task, but you can get it done. I've had them do it at least twice for me. So I just want to say and stop and say that real quick, just so that you know that, yeah, it happens though. As you rise, you're gonna have people trying to come at you. So just be prepared for it, but at the same time, don't let it discourage you. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. Great husband. He is a great husband. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the stickers. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just don't want you to feel like that's unusual. It happens. It happens to all of us. I'll show you in a second all my fake profiles and stuff that are out there. Do you block someone from seeing your account? You can. You can block people from seeing your account. You can block them. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and those toxic family members at a distance. Absolutely. Keep them at a distance. So with the conclusion of this story, my husband's nephew, he texted me. He was like, "I want to learn about TikTok. I heard you do it. Can you help me?" I was like, "Oh." And so first thing I asked my husband, I was like, "Is this your nephew?" He was like, "Ask him his last name just to confirm." But it was, and it turned out my son has shared my number with him, and he's been communicating. So it's been good. So my point of saying that is your kids, your family members, they may hate for in the beginning. Maybe they don't understand. Maybe they don't get it at first, but they will, as long as you stay at it. The thing we do often, and this might be a lot of our MOs, we'll say things that we're going to do and say it out loud to them, and then we start something and we stop. Or we started something that they think is kind of weird and unorthodox, and then again we stop. The thing is, you got to stick to it. Stay with it. You're going to build community. You're going to build your presence here. It takes time. I say that all the time, but you can do it. He said, so what did the cousin say? Oh, the cousin. He asked, so Kim Love Jones, yeah, so he asked for me to help him. Yeah. So it turned out my husband had talked to his brother. So this is his brother's son. Talked to his brother about me doing this. And then I guess the brother told his son, and then the son reached out to my son, his cousin, and basically was like, "Hey, give me your aunt's, your mother, your stepmother's number. Give me her number." And he texted me out of the blue. I was like, "Okay, look at you." So yeah, he did it. So we've been talking. You have an issue? Can you help me for a second? Shell, what's your issue, friend? Let me know. Be patient with yourself and give yourself some grace. Yes, absolutely. Love that. It was sweet. It was sweet. I was like, look at me. Hey, Rich. As soon as I see someone from my contact watching me, I'm not engaged in block. You know what? I've had people come in here. Okay, so there was a cousin I engaged with on the FB. Never did anything on TikTok with her. Don't and you know when my FB account is like immediate family, some high school friends. I really don't go on Facebook like that at all. I'm really not there. So but she followed me. She follows me over there. She came into my live. This was about 3 months ago, maybe April, maybe about 4 months ago, and she came in my live. She said hello. Hey, cuz, how you doing? I was like, hey, girl, how you doing? I just kept it moving, you know. So, not that that was a bad thing. It was a little weird for me because it was the first time I've had somebody do that. My immediate family, like my sister, I don't even think my brothers know I do this. I don't think so. I ain't told them. Now, my sister might have told them, but I haven't told them. And I've been doing this for almost 2 years now, but I don't know if they know. And I've gotten to a point now, and it took time. If I was to reflect on my journey and really process what's happened over the last couple of years, it's been a process for me even, because I'm still trying to figure out where is this gonna go, and I'm still exploring. I'm like all of us. We're all trying to figure out where could this possibly go. But what I've committed to is that I'm giving this at a minimum 5 years. At a minimum 5 years. Because I see this as a potential to grow and build something that's really, really dynamic and great. And so for me, it takes time, and I recognize that anything you have to do, you have to put the time and effort into it, and you got to see where it goes. And it's going to be some ups and downs. TikTok has proven that. It will be some ups and downs. It will be moments where you feel like, you're disillusioned? Am I making the right decision? But you got to stay at it. You got to stay at it. It's in every industry. Scammers are unavoidable. You must not. You just have not let it be. You just can't let it be the focus. I got you. Carol, voice guru. Carol is a voice actor, and so I'm in her community where we meet. We just met last night. We meet twice a month under her outspoken community. It's helping aspiring voice actors learn the business and learn how to voice act. And so she's talked about this already, because there's other platforms that you have to go on to send demos and set up accounts and stuff, and there's scammers over there too. So she's right. In every industry, you're going to see it and experience it. I think some of us have been kind of safeguarded by maybe our traditional 9 to 5s and stuff, but even in those industries, you probably have some form of scamming that happens. You just got to be careful about what you do and how you put yourself out there on the internet, obviously, but also just thinking about ways that you can safeguard and protect your followers and stuff. So, but yeah, there are scammers all over the place. I need all this encouragement. I've been in a rut. Lisa, you got this, friend. Stay at it. Stay at it. He said TikTok is hard to learn. It's a full-time job to just learn everything. Don't feel like you have to take it all at once. What's the saying? How to eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You don't have to do it all at once. It's a process. And if you think of it that way, where you got to know everything, you got to be perfect, then you're never going to start. My YouTube, that's how I started YouTube. My YouTube is not perfect. By no means. I need to spend some time over there. I'm on TikTok too much. But I need to spend some time over there and invest into how to grow that. But I have grown. I've monetized. I do need to do things differently, though. So I know that without a doubt. Okay, so I would say though, you got to stick with it, friends. I don't want you guys to be discouraged. That's what this talk is about. Because oftentimes when we get to this age, we feel like, you know, there's it's too late for us. We missed our window of opportunity. We have not. We haven't. There's plenty of life ahead of us, plenty of living to do, plenty of things we could do just to move the needle. Okay, so don't think that you have to do it all at once and you can't be successful. You can, absolutely. All right. Girl, you are saving yourself a real headache. Thank you so much, friend. I don't have a business account. TikTok sent me a message saying they're going to remove my analytics. I don't know. That sounds kind of scammy. Where did it come from? A system notification? That doesn't sound right. Let me know what you mean by that. Hey, Judy Smart, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Um, how long? How long have I been on TikTok? HT Media. I'm catching up on old comments. Thank you so much, friend. How long have I been on TikTok? I've been on TikTok officially doing live since January of 2025. So it's been over a year and a half now. And then I started this account in November of 2024. Previous to this, I had another account that I started like in September of 2024, where I was faceless because I didn't know if I wanted to show my face. So it evolved. I created this account where I'm face forward, and now been going live since 2025 as a New Year's resolution. And then I started doing 2-a-days in February. And then the agency turns 1 year tomorrow. 1 year tomorrow. Really started this live journey. People were like, hey, you should start an agency. What you're doing is so important, it's so helpful. And I was like, okay, well, let me just put myself out there and see what happens. TikTok accepted me, and it started in July 31st was when I started accepting creators under the agency. So it's been a process, y'all. And it's been a beautiful journey. I mean, when I look back, it's had some ups and downs, but it's been a really good process. Shell, you said, I don't have a business account. Send me a message saying they're trying to remove my analytics. I'm not sure what you mean by that. That sounds sketchy. So that's the first thing I'm thinking. TikTok requires a copy of a business license from my state. I don't understand. Oh, yes, you do have to do a business verification. Is that what you're talking about? So, yes, a business verification. Otherwise, they switch you back to personal. You don't keep your business status. So, yes, you do need to prove that you're an operating business, that you're official. Yes. Have I done battles? HT, I do battles on occasion. I need to do more frequently, but yes, I do. Why did you ask? You want me to talk about battles? I'm trying to get away from Facebook and the community and monetization. Yes. Yeah. So TikTok to me is better. It's an easier path. Thank you so much. To new generation, take your advice to support other people's live streams, but they don't support back. It takes time. It takes time. You have to decide what that looks like with what rooms you're going to. And really the room is to think about followers, people who may come to your live stream too. So that's what I would say. I'm trying to get away from the Facebook community. Okay, monetization. Yes, Inger. Let's say, yes, keep going. I agree. I see so many accounts that state business, but I know they don't have a business license. TikTok is requiring verification for businesses now. So that I do know is true. So do they do it across the board? Are they slowly rolling that out? Possibly. But I do know I've had a couple creators that have had to go through the verification for their business. So that is a thing. So yeah, so I would say, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's not a legit business, they say you need to shift back to personal, which is not bad. I mean, stick to personal. Good morning. What did everyone eat for breakfast? Thank you. Hey, Nora. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. TikTok is such a great source for real community and to monetize. It is. It is. You can build it up. A one-way street. I decided to stop and focus on mine. I got you, friend. I got you. You got to make a decision on what you're trying to do. That engagement is important, though. I would say decide how that looks. Maybe it's the people in your room you start with, the people who are supporting already in your room, and you kind of go and help them grow. Yeah. I'm going to try and go live. Oh, HT, you hadn't gone live yet. Okay. And I so many DMs. asking me to go with an agency. Oh, Shells, you know what an agency? Your skin looks beautiful. Thank you, friend. Y'all so sweet. I didn't hop down to the other side. Rich, you look good. 50 has really become the new 30. It has. Thank you, friend. I feel that way. I'm at least trying to. I'm thoroughly intimidated. I'm having so many perimenopause skin issues. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know if I get acne like that. I don't. But a lot of it I've learned is like water and just my nighttime routine is just doing a what do you call it, like a astringent wash on my face, like with witch hazel. So that's what I do. Well, that's informative. So you were faceless at first. Yes, I know. Right now I can't do lives. Yeah. So yeah, faceless how I started. I have so many agencies wanting to join. Shell. So I would let me know if you have questions about my agency. I'm happy to talk about it. I don't scout. I always try to be intentional about what I'm doing here, so I can connect with people and answer questions. And then I have people refer people. So that's the way I do it. Great progress. So which is better, faceless or face forward? Face forward is my what I would advocate for, but it depends on what you're doing in your live stream. We have people who are faceless and they do have. Moonflower just flew in. Moonflower is primarily faceless. She does knitting. So depending on what you're doing in your live, it just depends on what you're showing on the screen. You want the algorithm to respond favorably to your live stream. So what you're showing matters, what you're doing, what you're saying, all those things matter. So when you're face forward like I am, it's very important to be on the screen, engaging, doing a little bit of movement. Shells, look at the title, Gift or Fireworks. Thank you for that, Fred. Thank you for that. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, friend. Mildred, I am pro phone. I have my cell phone. This is my phone. I'm pro phone also because the laptop does require you to do constant updates. You got to make sure your device can handle and withstand streaming because it does take up a lot of RAM and CPU. So you got to be careful with that. But yeah, he said, wow, 1 year. Yes, I'm just catching up, y'all. I'm sorry. Look at you, Shells, level 12. Ended up on One Way Street. Let's see. I think I caught up. I think I'm somewhat caught up. My kids are raised. I have two college graduates. My biggest accomplishment now is my turn. I heard that, friend. It took your advice. Okay, I saw your comment, new generation. So yeah, I know it didn't work out, friend, but I would say maybe start supporting your supporters. Maybe that's the way to do it. Find your sweet spot. Yep. TikTok is like learning a whole new language. Diamonds, levels, frags, violations, monetization. It is, Becky. It's never too late, but I don't want you to do it instantly. It takes time, and there's resources and training for you as well. You said I need to invest in YouTube as well. TikTok is a lot. You have fun with quick coins. Yes, yes. The monetization on TikTok is much quicker. Take it one day at a time, and you will be overwhelmed. Yes, give yourself grace. I'm just catching up on y'all comments. Thank you all for letting me catch up. Thank you all for engaging. What was that? That was a nice gift. That was called the fireworks. That was the fireworks. Thank you, Shell. First time. Look at you, title gifter. I appreciate you. A few rooms I went into today. You couldn't see who were the top givers. Is that something new? You mean like the 1 or 2 boxes up here, Dr. Fleeta? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I haven't seen that yet. I had to literally cut out dairy, chocolate, everything except cheese. Okay. I think I've been face only twice since February. Really? I didn't realize that. You haven't been face forward at all. Okay, Inga, you got an allergy. Okay. That's interesting. When I go live on phone, where do I go to see who's watching in the hallway? It's not an exhaustive list. They give you a number. It's a number to say who's viewing your live. It'll show your viewers. So those numbers are out there. And so the thinking is, why do I have so many people sending DMs asking me to join an agency? What's the pros and cons? Okay, Shell, give me 1 second. I'm gonna circle back on agency talk. Thank you so much, friend, for asking that. Your viewers are people who are watching you. And so what TikTok is saying essentially is that there's people watching. How are you getting those people in the room? What is making them stop the scroll to come into your live stream? They're pushing your live out, theoretically. How are you getting those people to come in, say hi, grab their daily harmony, and engage in your live stream? Okay? So that's what you want to pay. Hey, JB, welcome to the room. Mildred, thank you so much. Skin allergies such as eczema flares, and hives have been cascade chastising me for the past year. Oh, wow. It's awful because none of my other friends in my age group are dealing with it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, friend. Yeah, you may have to see a specialist for that. See what's going on. I said, what would rather have skin issues or blood pressure issues? That's true. That is true. That's a good way to look at it. So people like my music, they hear a good band and stay. That's true. Yeah. I see you have 26 in here, but where do you see who's just watching and not in the room? The house. If you swipe over the house, you'll see your views. Those are the people watching you. Those views. So TikTok is pushing your live out. So that's under the analytics. There's not a list to see the names, if that's what you're saying. There's no names. So, but it's the number that they're referring to. I have a question. The box that is to the right with the timer and gifts, how did you get that? This is called viewer wishes. Hey, Auntie, welcome to the room. Viewer wishes. So viewer wishes, where you guys see an arrow, I see 3 dots. So you're going to click those 3 dots, and viewer wishes is there at the top. Click that. This is just a template. You could pick a template that's there, or you could create your own. A lot of people do create their own based on what are some things that they will say or do, or how they want people to engage, and they create the viewer wishes. You can do it before the live. It's going to be under the box that says interact. So that's where it's at. So you see where you have settings. There's those other icon box. One of them says interact, and that's the box you would click. Okay, yeah. So let me know if there's other questions. When it comes to the live, you always want to, engage with your viewers here. There are people who are watching. And Moonflower, the music, to your point, is a good way to draw people in. Maybe they may hear your music. You're bored. That board up here, many of you came into my live right now today because you saw the board and you're like, oh, go live tips for 50 years and older. That's me. I'm going to come in. Let me see what she's talking about. So again, your board is kind of this call to action, this engagement piece too. And so, hey, how you doing, Rita? Thank you so much. New Generation, welcome back, friend. So as you create your message for your community, that's another way to get people to stop, come in, engage. All right. But you got people all the time looking at you. There's people who are not going to come in and watch. Let's do this event. Hey, friend. Thank you so much for the masquerade. JB, appreciate you, friend. How should we schedule our weekdays to be sure your teaching is on our calendar? You're so sweet. It's up to you, friend. I go live twice a day, Lauren. I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Usually 10:15, 4:15 I come in. But it's up to you to schedule your live at a time you can commit to. Okay? Just start there. You said just C4, all because of you, all because of me. Thank you, Shell. I appreciate it. Getting ready for my 9 to 5 healthcare advocate. See you later. Thank you so much, Glamoury. Thank you so much, friend. So schedule your live at a time and day that you can go live. And then we do the weekly meetings on Sundays. So that's another way to get connected with me. But schedule at a time you can go live, friend. And then you figure out, what makes sense for you and your availability, your schedule. Sarah B, welcome to the room, friend. How you doing? And stay committed to that. That's what I would tell you. At the end of the day, I'm here for you all. I want to support you all. I want to answer questions. Just stopping through. Thank you, friend. I want to answer questions. I want to support you all. And I want you guys to learn and grow. Feel free to schedule a one-on-one with me. Okay. Can you talk about, let's see, the do's and cons. Okay. Pros and cons of agency. Let me talk through that. Thank you all for watching for 1 minute. Good morning, Kayla Martinez. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, appreciate you all joining the live. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you guys have questions. Feel free to follow live hosts and then also join the fan club if you have not also already done so. When it comes to agencies, Shell, pros and cons. So TikTok has creator network agencies. That is for the live stream. It is a free program because, so you shouldn't pay for being a part of an agency. All right. So it's a free program because TikTok uses that to, part of the monetization comes from the Scale Live rewards. As you are going live, you can get a percentage of your gifts, up to 40% for each and every live you do, and there's an additional 13% you can earn each week. Okay, so TikTok promotes that as a 53% that you can earn from your live streams. You got to make sure you hit metrics. There's some things you got to pay attention to. TikTok takes the difference from the difference they get. They use that to pay 1 to 2% to the agency. So it's not a lot. The main goal of the agency is to recruit, to bring different people in, to constantly think about your growth strategy. Because some people will start live, some people won't, some people will do well, some people won't. So all those things are a factor. So TikTok says it's a numbers game. So they want live hosts. They want to grow the ecosystem of live hosts. They want you to be here, growing, engaging, building community, because they want those viewers to also engage in TikTok shop, in the live stream, to become super fans, do all the things and all the features that TikTok has available. This is a business. It's a business for TikTok, just like it's a business for you, just like it's a business for the agency folks. Like, we literally have to be businesses to do this. And so you got to make sure that you're thinking of it in that way too. So the goal is to continue to grow, friends, and build your community. So from yes, want to understand agency. I got you, friend. You are generous with your knowledge. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, I tell people all the time, as I do this and help to educate you guys, and then like I said, I do it also to recruit. So this is part of my recruiting strategy too. But at the same time, if I'm holding back too much information, you guys are not going to get to know, like, and trust me. That trust is important. You're building that trust, you're building that rapport, and that's what I do. So I share what I know, and if you ask a question, I'm going to answer. And if I say you need more information, schedule a meeting. You can schedule a one-on-one with me. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's a new feature. My services. Oh, look at TikTok. That's a new feature. Explore my services and find the best way to connect. Look at there. I like that, TikTok. That's new for Service Plus. This is a pin card, and that's a new pin card that they've added. And so when you click the little Service Plus symbol in the corner, it's telling you to explore the different services, those FAQs I have there. But I was about to say, I have another pin card that says my consultations. So I like that, TikTok. I like that new add-on. This is the other one. I gotta wait to pin it. I gotta wait to pin the other one. Okay. Thank you all who are coming in. Thank you all for following too. So TikTok wants to grow the ecosystem of live hosts. They currently, when it comes to mobile streaming, that's what this is, mobile streaming, they corner 65% of the market share. They have the majority. Then you have the YT, you have Twitch, you have the FB, the IG, but they have the majority, and they're trying to grow it even further. They recognize that people, again, will start something and stop. That's the easy thing to do, is to start. Continuing is the hard thing. And so they're looking at ways that agencies can support that by bringing more people in and hopefully holding you accountable to showing up and going live and staying with it. Also protecting you so you stay in compliance, and so that people who are in agencies are a little bit more knowledgeable and privileged because you have the insider information by being in the agency, getting the training, the monetization strategies, and also the protection. So if you are going to be at risk of being in violation or banned, agencies can support you in that way. At what point do super fan and TikTok work begin to collide with Patreon, other communities you host? It's separate. I mean, TikTok sees it as two separate entities, so it's going to be up to you to decide what you want to focus on. Yeah, I don't have Patreon on the YT. I don't have that. I don't have that service. I just have Superfans as my subscription service. So that's currently what I do here on TikTok. But I'm here on TikTok the majority of the time. To your point, I was actually interested in doing something on YouTube, but I feel like I need to fix my YouTube presence a little bit more and do a little bit more over there first before I start adding another program. So that's kind of my logic. But it's going to be up to you in terms of what all the things you do and how you're doing them and how it makes sense for you in terms of what you're marketing and promoting to your community. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah. So when it comes to agencies, back to agencies. So TikTok wants you to grow. They have agencies to protect you and want to see you improve. I have people sending me gifts for my services. TikTok takes 65%. One coin is a penny. I pay 72 for 7,000 coins. Um, are you doing it on the website? The website should give you a discount, and so that's what I tell people to do. Make sure you go to a website to get any of your coins. TikTok takes 65% if you are not getting the metrics, hitting the metrics you need for your live. So you got to go live at least 25 minutes or more to get 38%. And you have to get 5 new followers each time you go live too. That'll get you 2%. So the 38 plus the 2 is 40. So TikTok should take 60. So if they're taking 65, you probably didn't get your follower count and you might have been live for less time. So it just depends on what's happening. So if someone sends me 1,000 jellyfish, it takes 6. It will take that if you haven't hit those other metrics. Keep that in mind. Your other metrics, you get 40% of it based on what you did in that live. If you did 25 minutes or more and you got 5 new followers. I go live 2 hours and get over 100 followers every time. Then when you look at your real-time analytics, you'll see if you got 40% coming to you. It shows you. So you're telling me that you're seeing 40% and they're still taking more than that? Or are you basing it off the entire week of going live? Thank you so much. Your skin really looks good. Thank you, friend. You know what, Inga? I appreciate you, friend. You say, look here, friend. Looks good. Looks very useful. Like a 25. Thank you, friend. May I know what website can I purchase coins? You're purchasing, you said absolutely. Sorry, I am just 2 weeks old on TikTok. Okay, no problem. If you click the gift box, you see the gift box right here? Click that gift box. When you click the gift box, it's going to be at the bottom. It'll say recharge, or it'll say the number of coins you already have. When you click that gift box, a screen pops up and it allows you to see if you it'll say recharge on tiktok.com/coins for the 25% discount. So if you click that, so it's tiktok.com/coins, COIN, and you go there and you can get recharged there. Okay, so you can do it here, or you can go to that website directly. You said, Shell, let me see. I go to the website to get coins. It saves some. Yeah. So it's supposed to save you. It's supposed to recharge over there. You said, my goodness. Yeah. So, Shell, I again, it depends on what's happening in your live stream in terms of the way that math is falling for you. It was great spending time. I learned so much as usual. You're welcome, friend. Hey, Dula Shelley. Welcome to the room. Thank you, Mildred. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate all the support, you all. Thank you for being here, my friends. Lafala, I miss. What are your times to come on? 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. It's in my bio. I usually come on. Oh, your girl is always a little slow, a little sluggish in the mornings, trying to get here. So, and then I start my YouTube first. My YT is started first, so I do that as I'm coming in. I'm usually about 15 minutes late, maybe 20 at most. Thank you so much for the information. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you all for coming in. I see you guys. Thank you for being here. Nelly, welcome to the room. Appreciate you all joining. Thanks, everyone. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Mildred. I appreciate it. Thank you all who are in the room. If I haven't said hi, I think Ask Patrick is saying hi to everybody. So thank you, Patrick, for saying hi. Because I was like, oh, he's saying hi to all these names. I didn't see them come in. I didn't even say hi to Coach Chantel, Queen Sean, Precious. Welcome, everybody. I've gained 3K new followers past 4 weeks. Oh my goodness. That's good. That's in a month? Shell, what are you doing in your life, friend? What in the world? What are you doing? let's do this, everybody. Let's put your topic, your time, and your time zone in the chat. Hey, Love Petals, put that in the chat. Tell me when you guys are going live so I can see it and we can get some additional support for you all. I would love to see your live schedules. So put that in there as well. Shell, definitely put your schedule too. Let us know when you're going live so I can start pinning some of the topics here too, the times here. Thank you so much, everybody coming in. Appreciate you all joining. Hey, friend. Hey, Rare Essence. Can we use promote to build a community? Yes, you can. I actually would recommend it if you've gone live. You know, like if you've gone live, maybe those first 30 days or so, give yourself a little time, but making sure that you're being intentional about when you use that promote feature, that you're segmenting. You can decide what demographic you want to come to your room. If you pick everybody, TikTok will put you international too. So that may not be your demographic you're looking for. It depends on what you're looking for. But just know that that's a piece of it. You want to be mindful of how you set yourself up when you promote yourself. And I tell people, give yourself 30 days so you can get used to going live. You can talk to the community. You can engage. Because at the end of the day, you can promote all you want, but people got to stay in your room. They got to want to engage and connect with you. And so they got to want your message. So just know that give yourself time first, and then you can decide if you want to use that feature. It's not a bad idea to get more visibility and more maybe followers, but at the same time, just know that it requires you to do the work to keep them there. I see many people ask people to send money to California VM and PP. What does that mean? Tell me. Oh, you're talking about Cash App? Okay, gotcha. Those platforms. Yeah, people are doing that. You gotta be careful with that because that sometimes can be kind of scammy behavior. So be careful with that. Thank you for that. Yeah, those accounts I delete. And when they come in my room and say that type of stuff, I get rid of them. I block them rather. You did days I work go live at 9 p.m. to 11. Days I'm off, I go live from 6 to 11. Oh, you go live for a long time too. That's a long time that you're on the live. That's good. That's good. I'm a spiritual life coach, etc. Depending on day, because I work a 12-hour day, 4 days a week. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Hey, Philly, welcome to the room, friend. Philly Diaper Cake Designer. Welcome to the room, friend. That's a cute name. Thank you so much. Let me pin some of these. I'm going to go up a little bit so I can pin some of you guys day and time that you go live. So let's see. Thank you all. Good morning. How you doing, E-Nurse? I see you, friend. Shell. Yes, ma'am. About to hit the road, leaving California, going back home to Nevada. Okay. Blessings. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Inga. Thank you for being here. Others coming in. Good morning. Hey, Brand. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Shibi D. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. I'm on Pacific time coast. Yep, you are. Dr. Fleta, thank you so much for being here. Creeping, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, friend. I'm not sure what that means. Healing Relationship, 1 p.m. You're going live at 1 today, Kim. Thank you for the mask. I appreciate that, Fred. Thank you for sending that. I appreciate the support. Philly Diaper Cake Designer. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you all for being here. Let me catch up on comments. So that's Kim Love Jones. She is doing healing in relationships, 1 p.m. Eastern. She's a relationship coach. And then we also have JB. She goes live tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific time. The Thursday night throwback featuring soulful R&B and funk music. Let's pin her. We're going to go down the list. Thank you all for coming in. So she'll be live tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific time. I caught her yesterday. I was up in the streets for a little bit, y'all, after 1 o'clock. So she's one after for my time zone. So I got a chance to see her. She's so good. Her music is so good, y'all. So definitely connect with her. Shell, this is your time. You said I'm a spiritual life coach, Eastern time, depending on the day, work day, 12-hour day, 4 days a week. Let me get to the one that you put your time in there. Okay, here you go. And you put your time. She goes live. Are you going live today? That's 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. and then days off is 6 to 11. Perfect, perfect, friend. Thank you so much, Rare Essence. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being in here. Thank you so much for supporting. Appreciate you. Yep, that scam, and I lost my other TikTok account with almost 2K followers. Oh, Rita. Oh, sorry to hear that, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming in, grabbing your daily heart me's. You said you're definitely not. You said I'm definitely live 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. every night. Oh wow. Okay, so you go live every night at that time. Okay, good. Look at you guys. Okay, let's see. And then you said, Ask Patrick, you said, Dr. Lisa, thank you for allowing me to engage with our community. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, friend, for being here. I'm a Gen X newbie trying to find my niche. There we go, friend. Welcome to the room. Thank you for hanging with me. You're so welcome. I love your room, so thank you so much, friend. I'll be live Eastern today from 6 to 11. That's the one you're going to be live at. Let me put. Okay, so yes, today at 6 to 11. Gotcha. Okay. Um, I'll get to Nisha in a second. Shell, if you are interested in joining the agency, message me. This is the agency's page. This is the agency's page. So message me here. What I do for the agency. So my agency in particular, I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I answer questions. I also recruit. So this is a good way if you want to join a good agency. We're all about support, community, helping you understand TikTok, helping you grow. You should start here. And then ideally, you're going to start growing. You understand how the algorithm works. You can ask questions about engagement, monetization strategies. I teach that. I go live on Zoom. We do a Zoom meeting every Sunday. Hey, Ling. Every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Central, as well as I do one-on-ones. I'll meet with you. I'll meet with you. I'll do one-on-ones with you so that we can look at your analytics. We can look at your engagement. We can talk about strategies to get more engagement. I say we're a data-driven agency because what gets measured gets done. As you're looking at things you want to improve. Do you want to get more shares? I got 44 shares, y'all. We need more shares in the room. So feel free to share the live out. If you want to get more likes, we're going to try to get to 100K likes. Those are things you can do to get your room activated and moving. So you want people to share, repost, add it to stories. Thank you so much for reposting, Kim. I appreciate you. So those are things you want to pay attention to as you go live. And then the people who are coming to your live, are they engagers? Do they have the blue box? Did they grab your daily heart me? Those are things you can pay attention to as well. So I teach how to pay attention here and what to do to get more support. Shell, great. I just sent you a DM. Please help me. I don't want to join any other agency. I don't know them. He's so sweet. He said, I don't know them. You're so sweet, Shell. She was like, I don't know them. That made me think of that Color Purple when she's like, I don't know them. What if they don't engage? You're gonna practice getting that engagement. There's some strategies. So you said, I've been watching you for a long time. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate you, Shell. So what I will tell you, there's some tips and strategies where you can click someone's photo, just like I clicked your photo, and read their bio. Fashion, travel, business, teaching guys, girls to make money online, and you give your beacon. Little things like that is a way to start the conversation and start getting some level of engagement. Not everyone's going to engage, but that's a part of it. I would, just really quick, I would tell you to remove your beacon from your bio because it could be suppressing your views. TikTok wants you to use Service Plus. So just keep that in mind. I think I will remove it. But with that, you're going to start practicing things to get more engagement in your room. Okay? And get more taps, shares, all those things. Thank you for the stickers, friends. Hey, Tima. Brain, you said I go live Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. Some pop up 7 p.m. Central. The struggle is real. I'm pinning that, friends. So I want you guys to connect with folks. So don't have a number next to their names or don't have a number. So yeah, that's important. You got to educate your community. My followers love me. It's amazing the love and support I get. That's good. Billy, welcome to the room. So keep that in mind. You got to start educating the people. People, ultimately, they're not going to engage unless they know what to do. A lot of people are not familiar with this platform in that way. There's people who I come in my room and I have to tell you, like, hey, you don't have a blue box. You don't have the Daily Heart Me. I realized I was with my friends earlier in the month. Hey, Nika Grace. I was with my friends earlier in the month, and they came into my room. These are my friends in real life. We were one of my friends had a birthday party. We did the Usher concert, all that stuff. So I did my live with you all. I was in my room doing my live. They came in and supported and stuff. And I told one of them her heart was gray. She had did it once before, but it was gray. And she came back. And I was like, oh, grab your Daily Heart Me. And I pointed to up here and I was like, make sure you get your Daily Heart Me. So when we came together later after I got off the live, she's like, what was that heart me thing you was talking about? I don't know what you was talking about. And I was like, oh, Lord, girl. But I realized in real life, people don't know this language. They don't understand it. So she did it one time. And then when I told her to do it again, and she hadn't been here, it was over 7 days. It turns gray after 7 days. She forgot. She didn't know. She didn't understand. She didn't realize it was something she needed to do every time. Right. I say something. I say the same thing. Yeah. And so you got to educate your people because people are still learning this and they don't understand TikTok. Not everybody has come to Dr. Lisa's room. All right. Not everybody is going to understand what to do and what not to do. And not everybody is teaching this. So I talk about it. I teach it. I want you guys to help your community understand what's the etiquette. Yeah, right. Like you said, I have 100 by my name and I know nothing. You have 100 by your name. Let me see what you meant by that. Where's the 100, friend? You haven't done it. Left alone. You said that would be me. Yeah, Nelly and she be D. We're gonna have to train and teach y'all, friends. She be D, so that would be me, ma'am. I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna teach y'all both because you guys don't have badges by your names. So we're gonna say. So I'm gonna walk through it for you all. I say, please follow, grab your Daily Heart Me, like and share. Yes, yeah, that's good. And and oftentimes you have to say that to a person maybe 4 or 5 times before they realize, like, oh, wait a minute, what does she mean by grab your Daily Heart Me? What is that? Oh, what does she mean by like the live? Literally, somebody said, what do you mean by like? What am I doing? And then I have to show you, like, what does that mean to tap the screen? Tapping is clapping. We say stuff like that. But so we say all this stuff in regular people. See, we TikTok people, y'all. Regular people, like, what does all that mean? so we got to show it. We got to make sure people understand it. I truly think Dr. Lisa, her teaching has helped me a lot how to go live. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Isn't the badge when they are following you and grabbing Heart Me? That is that's not necessarily the blue one. That's the Lisa badge for me. I'm still trying to understand the live lingo and educate. Yes, it's a learning curve. I don't deny it, and it takes a few times to get it. So okay, let's do this. I'm gonna do this for Shebi D and Nettie. So others in the room, if you guys are still in the room and you don't understand this, Lane, let me know. Thank you for the comments, friend. My badge is love. Okay, your badge name says love. Okay, so yes, that's your Heart Me. You're right. So obviously, and I tell you guys, you can look at that. It's the optics of somebody coming to your room, their badge is grayed out, or they don't have it. You can easily see that. This is a visual indicator. And that's where they would need to click where it says join. They have to have coins on their account. So some people may or may not have coins on their account because they don't understand how to get coins. And then you have to tell them, hey, to get coins, you're going to click the gift box. You click the gift box, you hit the word recharge or the coin number in the lower corner, lower right corner. You click that, a screen pops up where you can go and recharge here on the app, which I would tell you not to do, or click the little verbiage, the message that says recharge on tiktok.com/coin save 25%. And then if you click that message, it takes you to recharge to the website. Okay? So just know that that is there. Okay? When I go live, I often have to talk about how to engage. You got to spend some time there. I tell people spend, if you think about your live in segments, in the beginning, maybe spend the first 15, 20 minutes engagement. That's your engagement time. Engaging with your audience, asking them to tap your screen, to share out the live. All that is part of what you want to do for engagement. If you could spend that early time before you like jump, you know, both feet into your topic, give it a little time, 10 minutes if you can. So that way you can start that practice of engagement. Warms up the room, gets some visibility, and all of that is helping. Why should we not recharge on the app? I've been doing that because you get a bigger discount on the website. They've kind of made it where there's a discount for your coins. There's also a way to become part of a rebate program. Like if you recharge 2 or 3 times in a week, you get cash back, some money back, that type of stuff. So they're really trying to use that as a way to help people with saving for their coin purchases, but also giving you a little bit extra money with this cashback program. Obviously, you're recharging a couple more times than you probably might normally do, but you get cash back from that too. And then once you start going live, you can also exchange the coins. So it'll pop up here where it says the word exchange. So this account got 37 cents, so I can exchange 26 of it, and it'll give me coins. So I'm exchanging what I've earned for more coins. So I could do that. You don't get all of it. As you can tell, I'm gonna lose a coin if I do it that way. If I go on the website, maybe I won't. I think I will, break even. Thank you so much, or maybe even save. Sorry about that. So that's a way to save, for you to save money. I want you guys to not break the bank. I want you to earn. I want you to feel comfortable with what you're doing without breaking the bank at all. Tasha B, welcome back, friend. Let me know if there's questions about that. Let's do this. My friends who were new, SheBD, let me know if you're here still. And then my friend Nettie, let me know if you're still in the room. We're going to do a quick show and tell for engagement. I show you guys this. I talk about it so you all can also see. Jeannie, how you doing, friend? Thank you for the shares. So you also can see how you can talk about it with your viewers and talk about it with them. Yes, I'm here. Perfect. A follower just sent me a DM informing me of another fake profile of myself. I know, friend. It's so annoying. Yeah. Let me show you real quick. So that's we talking about the scammers out there. Look at those. Those ain't on me. Those ain't on me. That's the only one that's me, and that's the agency page. That's it. And there's some of them that are in here that have my name but don't have the picture. Yeah, so those, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So I've made peace with it. Y'all gonna reach out and say, Doc, this person just messaged me. It ain't me. It's not me, right? I'm going to go look at mine. So no. And wait a minute. This is probably ones that have not thought to block me on this account, because they blocked me. So I don't see them on this account here, this Dr. Liz. I don't see any of that because they blocked me. Obviously, they blocking the person who they're imitating. But I have to go to my other accounts to see it. It is pitiful. It's very pitiful. It's something all social media platforms, including and very much TikTok, should get ahead of, because I know they can fix it, because this is just blatant, copying and pasting. And you shouldn't allow that to happen. That shouldn't be the case, that people can just take your image, take your name, take the variation of it, and duplicate it that easily. So I think for that reason, he should stop it. Take your content. My content, if I click any of that, you're going to see videos of me. So, yeah, they're checking my content too. I've gone live 3 times, like 15, 20 minutes, no engagement. Um, Later, is that how you pronounce it, later? You gotta go live longer and with a little bit more intentionality. There's not gonna be engagement yet. It's too early, but you're not going long enough either. You're getting off too quickly. I would say try to get your lives to at least, ideally, you want to be 61 minutes to make it a valid go live day, but definitely get it upwards of 30 on average, if not 45 to an hour. Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, you need to go longer. That's the main thing. That's what. Oh, thank you for the roses. I see you, friend. Thank you for that title gifting. Steal your stuff like block your property infringement, maybe. Yes. So you can submit on TikTok's legal website. You can submit what's called a copyright infringement um, uh, violation. You can submit that for inquiry, and they it takes time because it's annoying because you got to put the you got to write down the username for each of these accounts because it's a little different. Like their username, maybe launch your income with a 2 at the end, or launch your income with an underscore, or launch your income with a dot. So it's different things they're doing. So you got to copy and paste that exactly. You got to list them all. You got to do screenshots because you got to show proof too. And so it's annoying. It's a task. And I'm hopeful that they fix it or resolve it at some point, but it's really tacky. Very tacky that they're able to do it. Man, I went live and cried to my followers. I want to stop now because what's happening to my followers? You just have to educate your followers. I typically will spend some time. I ain't did it in a minute, y'all. I'm gonna do it soon. There was one that was really, really active. He was like going around quite a bit. So that had me talking about it a lot more. Thank you. Kim Love Jones, what'd you find? Hey, Misty. That had me really active for a minute talking about it. You said I have an imposter. You have an imposter. It was bound to happen. Well, I say it like that. It's like, you're so good. It was bound to happen. She is good, y'all. So, yeah, it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time, Fred. Breaks my heart because being scammed because of me. No, they're not being scammed because of you. Don't do that. Nobody's being scammed because of me. I mean, honestly, I'm out here doing good. You're doing good. So people who are doing bad are the people at fault. You're doing good work. So don't take responsibility for that. No, it's not your fault. Not at all. It's the scammer. And so let me show you. Here's what I tell my audience. If I didn't go live, people wouldn't be. No, you're doing good work. They stole my picture and some videos. Yep. Yeah, you're doing good work. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Well, if I didn't go live, no, they would have just picked somebody else like me to scam, to use. Yeah, they was gonna scam regardless. So whether it's you, whether it's somebody else, they gonna do the scamming. So don't take responsibility for their poor actions. Here's what you could do though. You see that little person there? So if you're on someone's profile, or if they click the share button here, you can customize their name. The little person here does it too. You can click customize the name. So you can change the name of the creator. I would encourage you to teach this to your viewers. Okay? And so you can change the name. So we could say Real Doc Lisa. And then I hit save, Real Doc Lisa. And now they know that's me. That's on any and every page. If there's a follower or a live host that you like or somebody's content, you can change their name. You can always change it. And when they're communicating with you, they see that. They can still get your videos and use your profile. Yeah, good morning, good morning. Scammers are going to scam. They are. They took my videos, picked and everything. TikTok needs to do better. They do. Yeah, TikTok does need to do better. It happens on all these platforms, whether it's the FB, IG, YT, whatever. It happens on all of them. I personally think, yes, there are some things they possibly could do to minimize it and make it a little bit more challenging. So I think that's where they need to improve. And that's across all platforms. But at the end of the day, just educate your community. I spend a lot of time, hey, Wealthy with T, talking about it here, talking about changing my name, you know, using a new unique name for me that they personalize, letting people know at the end of the day, I don't talk about crypto. I don't talk about investments. I don't talk about that. Anything that you see me talking about here is what I talk about. If you want a one-on-one consultation, if you want coaching support, or if you want to join the agency, those are like the three things I talk about right now. So if that's not what you're being messaged about, then, well, first of all, you're not going to get messaged by me unless I'm saying thank you for a gift that you sent, or I'm responding to your message. I don't do outreach unless you've asked me a specific question. So it's not me. So I think that's what you have to educate your community on. Like, thank you, Kim. Appreciate the populars. You gotta let them know, like, hey, here's how I communicate. You'll see some profiles saying I don't have a second account. Some people will put that in there. I don't have a second account. People or letting people know I don't initiate the DM, so I would not reach out to you first. Because a lot of times that's how they do it too. They reach out first, and then all of a sudden you're thinking it's the person, but the person didn't do that. I have another friend that's a pastor. They usually they use her. They have the same name as Little Gangsta. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Oh, and another thing, I used to get 70 plus every time I went live. Then because I took my dogs out to PP now. Then what? To P1? What? What happened? What? Night. I don't get that many. Okay, now you don't get that many? Okay. Um, Something about the dogs and the peeing. What happened with the dogs? um, so you have to figure out what happened to your engagement. It takes time to build it up. Shell, I don't know what's going on. um, it'll take time to build it back up. I know, and Kim, me, we're all in this similar boat. I was traveling a lot in June and July mainly. Um, I think my account, I've done some things to change things up there. So my views have dipped down as well. So I get it. And they'll be, could stay with it. You're going to build it back up. You'll see. Yeah. They had a pee break and you'll have to take them out before you go live. Yes. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, hear everything I say. And they will put what I'm saying or doing on the screen. Oh, AI hears. Oh, okay, gotcha. The AI is hearing it. Gotcha. And that threw off your room because you said, "Hey, I need to go take the dogs out." Gotcha. I just can't say what I'm doing. Gotcha. All right. Well, pause your live. Pause it. So that may be it. Where you pause your live and you just let your community know I have to do a quick break for the dogs, and and that's it. Yeah. Live numbers are often like the ocean. They ride the waves. Love that one. That's a good one. Hey, how you doing, Oscar? Welcome to the room. Absolutely. Are things still the same since you have been back from Morocco? You know what? Yeah, it's still a little stagnant. But I feel like it's trying to do a little bit of an improvement, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of watching it. My follows have been a little better this week, but the room hasn't been really rooming. But I have been getting decent follows, so I see that as a potential. Maybe that's what's happening. Yeah. Okay. I can only pause for 5 minutes. Right. Yeah. You can only pause for 5 minutes, so you're gonna have to pause for a little bit, come back, um, and then maybe pause again, or yeah, see what your options are. Thank you so much, Divine. I appreciate it. Remember the carry. Well, it doesn't show up here. That I think that was Morocco. I don't see karaoke. I don't see the goodie bag. I think those were features in that other country. Yep. Yep. I think that's what was happening. They're not here. Which, who knows? It may come here. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So no, it was just Morocco because I don't have it here neither. I think everything always comes back into the shore. I love that. Natty, look at you with your ocean analogy, friend. Natty said it's going to come back. That wave is going to come back, friend. I'm a strong believer in that, though, for real. Hey, Colette. Thank you so much, friend. I'm a strong believer in what you put out there, it comes back. And TikTok is, I'd say, it's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down, up and down. And so at the end of the day, we'll ride the wave for a little bit. It's gonna go up. You gotta stay consistent, stay at it. When you shift things, it shifts a little bit too. So kind of keep that in mind. But I don't want you guys to be discouraged. I don't want you to think that you can't do it. Hey, our rhythm, my story, awesome advice, experience a little as well. Yes, I don't want you to feel like you can't do it, but just continue to show up. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep being consistent. Because of that consistency, it will pay off for you. All right. So what was I supposed to be talking about? I was talking about Blue Box. Let me talk about Blue Box. My friend She Be D. I know you said you were here earlier. She may have moved on. I was talking about engagement because a couple people asked about how to get engagement in their live, and then we had couple new people who didn't have the Blue Box, who did not have the Lisa badge. Those badges are ways for us to see who are high engagers, who have come in our room and grabbed their daily heart me. Hey Kim, doing it for our live, I can go for from 80 to 30 to 15 to 8, then to 24, then to 10, and the views back. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Yeah, you might have a big surge in the beginning, so something's happening with those surges. Are you turning on your shopping cart? Do you have on TikTok Shop, Shell? I feel that seems like shop. That's riding the waves. Laugh out loud. Yeah, is your shop on too? No, ma'am. Okay, this is 100% you then. Okay, okay. Um, yeah, that is riding the wave. Um, you need we yeah. So if you join the agency, we'll talk a little bit more. Maybe we could look at your numbers in a one-on-one, and I can get a sense of what's happening. um, so that way I can we can really talk through what's going on. Um, you and I get together soon. Okay, okay. I'll send you the information for the agency too, because I can have a better sense of your numbers and what's going on in your live stream, and so that'll help too. Hey Bliss, how you doing, Bounty and Bliss? Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna stay on for about another 20 minutes. Let me know if you got questions. Hey Michaela been out these streets battling. Michaela was good supporting you yesterday, friend. You and Wani. I don't know if I sold that to Wani. Wani was in here early, I believe. And I don't know if she's still here. But good morning, friend. I was proud of you yesterday. She said, I'm gonna do this thing. Thank you, our rhythm, my story. Um, so appreciate you, friend. Okay, go back to how to know when someone is following you while in live. Someone's following you while you're in live, you have to click their profile and see. You'll see if they're followed or not. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Artie. Welcome to the room. It was so much fun. You guys are a good team together. I'm going to start battling at least 3 times a week. Ooh, that's gonna be good, Kim. That's gonna be good. Um, um, Michaela, she's interested in battling more as well. I think she's looking at doing something a little bit more frequently, and so is Wani. So there's people who are looking to do it a little bit more frequently too. How do you do the sound effect thing? Hey, Mohammed, there is a wand right here where the gift box is for you guys. There's a wand. Thank you, Bounty. I see you, friend. Once you click that, you see sound effects, you see regular effects, all that's there. Hey, how you doing, Leda? Thank you so much for that. Thank you, friends. Thank you all for that engagement. Yes, I did another one this morning. It was a pop-up. Really? Look at you. She started talking about the blue box. Okay, let me do the blue box. Okay, so let's do that. So really quickly, I had a couple people come in my room that were new friends. So I want to make sure we talk about that engagement before I get off. If you want to put the word blue in the chat, that's fine. Once you click the word blue, I want you to click your photo. And when you click your photo, it will allow you to see, it'll allow you to see your profile. Once you click that profile, you're going to click that LV number. That's going to show you how many points you've collected as a gifting engager. The blue box follows you to every live you go to. Thank you very much. New to live stream has been fun so far. Welcome, Mohammed. How do you remember all this stuff? I don't know, Kim. I don't know. I don't know, friend. It's interesting now. It's funny when I'm away. it took me a minute. It was coming so fluidly. And when I went on my vacation, it felt like I lost a little bit of it. I was like, oh, what was this thing? Where is it at? So yes, but I try my best to keep it going. SheBD, let's see, how can I do the Zoom Sunday at 6? I need lots of help, friend. You have to join the agency, but you have to first go live. So you have to start being a live host so you can join in and, just come and meet. We meet on Sundays. So that's an agency meeting that I do. And then I do this live twice a day. Yep. So do you go live yet? I'm assuming you don't because I don't think you had access. You probably just got access. You need to put a bio in also. So what's your bio? What's your content about? Have you posted content? Have you had this account over 7 days? That's probably the first question. Because you need this account for more than 7 days to get live access. Post content. You want to start engaging and stuff. I spent so much money on coins past 18 months. Yeah. Track your spending. That's the whole point too. You're level 25. That's good. You're flying into rooms. But I tell people to budget yourself. So once you start, because 25 is a milestone, the blue box goes from level 1 to level 50. Level 25 is a milestone when the room is under 100 people, you fly into the room. Then level 35 is the next milestone where you fly in regardless of how many people are in the room. And so I'm level 33 on this account. I'm trying to get to 35 before the year is out. But for me, I'm like, okay, I'm budgeting, I'm paying attention. I know I'm going to rooms. I'm going to do my engagement. Thank you, Michaela. I appreciate your friend. I'm going to do my engagement, but I have to do things within my budget. And so that's why I tell people plan accordingly, do the engagement, even on a small level. Grab your daily heart me, support maybe some viewer wishes, the roses, populars. You can decide what that looks like. Maybe in a room you spend 50 coins and you decide what that means to go to other rooms and support as well. Okay. And then, if you are going live, you can exchange, you put some of that back in the ecosystem and make that part of your budget. I had to get a second job just to buy coins. Oh, Lord, friend, don't do that. That part. Yep. Yes, definitely stay in your budget. Yeah, stay within your budget and you decide what that looks like so that you can slowly grow. All right. Some people do go for a rapid growth, and that's a strategy. I'm going to say this because oftentimes that rapid growth, and especially if you're going into rooms and then you're going live, then the goal is that you're picking up some of those people too to come along with you. So that's part of a strategy. But but do it within your budget. Do it within your means. That's what I tell people. Okay. So the blue box, really quickly, if I click my photo, my blue screen pops up. It shows me here the LV box, and then it says the heart me, and it says what level in the room I'm at, or level I'm at in the TikTok streets. So this account is about to hit 25 some point, probably next month sometime. I use this account for the agency, so when we're doing campaigns and I come into rooms and pay out and stuff for the campaigns, I use the agency account to do that. So it's grown because I've been doing it to support the agency stuff. So just keep that in mind. But with this, it says how many points you've collected, how many points you need to get to the next level. The next level for me is 25. And then it has little points here. These are the points that you are trying, it'll scroll past. Those are the points you are trying to reduce. So pay attention to your points. So how do you, and then you can also click the question mark in the corner to know a little bit more about the gifting level program. All right. And so all of this is based on symbols. It has symbols, colors. As you're growing, the colors turn a little deeper. So level 25 is deeper than level 2. You'll see the color changes. Jamie Lee, how are you, my friend? How's everything? Rock, welcome to the room. But a point is a coin, right? Not necessarily. No, a point when it comes to battling could be ×2, ×3 of whatever was sent. So it just depends. Points technically are a little different. Thank you so much, Michaela. Appreciate that mask. Watch your live for 300 minutes. Thank you, friend. Hey there. I've missed you. I missed you. Where you been? Oh, was I somewhere? Thank you, Michaela. Look at you, level 23. So you just looked and saw where you were about to level up. Congratulations, friend. I love that. She's like, oh, I'm going to level up. Let me level up in Doc Room. I did. Yeah. Congratulations. That's what I tell people too. Hey, Dr. Cost, how you doing, friend? Um, that's what I tell people too. Pay attention to when you're going to level up so that way you can be strategic about it. Like if you want to stretch it out or if you want to do it in a particular space, yeah, that's totally fine. But yeah, make sure you're looking at that. Thank you for the populars. Thank you guys for the awesomes. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Thank you, Fran Rock. Thank you for that. Um, and so look at your points. Also, look at the gift box. The gift box will show you too. See, it's right there. Tells you your points. I'm a level 24, how many points I need, more experience points. And if I click that, it's taking me to my blue box. See? So I can see all of it. So it's right there for you all. I don't want you guys to miss out on that. Girl, I know zero about this stuff, but wanted to learn. You're in the right room, so keep coming back. Billiard Mama, welcome to the room, friend. And so as you're doing this, you're intentionally trying to grow. Me yet, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you for grabbing that Daily Heart Me. Daily Heart Me is how you become part of my community. So my friend Shidi D, that's this here. So when you click that, now it shows where you're at in my room in terms of that engagement that you can do. And so people pay D, Bella D. So people pay attention to that. And then there's this timeline here that you're collecting points. So for example, this account here needs to claim some points. I haven't sent the Heart Me. I'm gonna wait till the 4 o'clock to send it. They've been sending me the Heart Me, so I just leveled up by just doing that. So I leveled up to level 16 in this room. So now if I go back, I'm gonna be, oh, well, let me come out of here. Let me do it again. Now I'm a level 16, see? I'm still waiting on my community gift. I'm not sure if I did something wrong. What you mean? TikTok haven't given you a community gift yet? I don't know. Check and see. Yeah, how well, I see that you go live often. What's your schedule? Let me check real quick. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and weekend pop-ups. Maybe. It just depends on what's happening in your room. It might take a little while. They gave a lot out doing Community Fest. It keeps saying 30 days. They gave a lot out doing Community Fest, so it may be 30 days. You said it keeps saying it? It hasn't changed? Yeah. How long have you been going live overall? How many months have you been going live? Consistently. That's the question. Months consistently going live. So, good morning, Focus and Flourish. Welcome to the room, friend. So yeah, so I have a post that I'm doing today. See you saying 30 days. If you don't claim them by a certain time, do they keep them down? What you mean in terms of what? Claim what? What are you claiming? Oh, you're talking about the it's daily. The daily Heart Me points up here, fan club points. That's something you have to do daily. You have to do it in that person's live too, when they're live for that day. So if they went live, so I go live twice a day. Say you came to my live now, and then I'm gonna get off in a few minutes, and you come back to my 4 o'clock, your points should still be there because you didn't claim them, and it's still the same day. But if you come back tomorrow, they're gone. You voided them. You don't get them. Yeah, so you forfeited them. I'm doing okay. Thanks, Frank. You're welcome. How do you count your points? How do you collect your points? You collect them by clicking up here. Click the Daily Heart Me again, and it says claim. And now it has the feature where you just have to click one and it'll claim all of them, which is good. I like that. So that's how you collect them. So when you tell people at the end of your live, you want them to collect those points because that's how they level up. I just leveled up to 16 on this account. You said 3 months. Okay. So yeah, you're still fairly new. You're still fairly new. And you don't go live daily. So it's going to be a little time. So 30 days is reasonable. They're probably going to push it out to like 4 months, maybe even 6 months. So don't be surprised. So I lost some points the other day. I didn't stay long enough. Yes. Didn't stay long enough or didn't claim them while you're in there. I'm one of those people. This is a bad habit. I'm going to say this. I claim them at the end. Some people claim them throughout the live. Yeah. Thank you so much for that follow, friend. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So do I have to do anything to collect points from my views? When you're live, you're not collecting points. You're doing it as a viewer. So you would come up here if you got the daily heart me. Those are the points that you're claiming. Any gifting points that you done, any comment points that you collected. TikTok gave you some points for that too. They gave you 30 points for commenting. Claim your points because I can't mine because my phone is messing up at the top. I'm sorry I don't have coins right now. That's okay, Jenny. Welcome to the room, friend. Let me know if there's other questions. Who else is going live? I know a few of you guys just came in. Who else is going live? I'm going to get off shortly. So keep this in mind. You want to do that engagement. I'm going to come back. We'll talk a little bit more about mindset. After the live, is there something we should do? After the live, as a viewer, as a live host, let me know which one you meant. Let me know what you meant by that, Lauren. Daily heart me again, please. Okay. Does the gifting points help you level up with your diamonds? No. Diamonds are for live hosts. Gifting points come from viewers and they support you getting diamonds. Is that what you meant? So let me know if that's what you meant, Rock. I might have misinterpreted what you were saying. Because the answer there might be yes. Depends on what hat were you talking about you were wearing at the time. If you are the live host, the answer is yes. Your question is true if you are referring to the live host. If your question is not true, if you're referring to you as a viewer. Okay? So, as a host, shall or collect live hosts. Let me know. Dr. Lisa taught me how to drop the confetti. Yes, tap into the confetti falls. Yes. I meant, was there something we need to collect or confirm as a host after the live? No. Hey, Katie. You said you meant your comment as a viewer, Rock. I'm gonna repeat it for you in a second. Let me finish Lauren's answer, and then I'll circle back. So, as a live host, there's nothing you need to collect or claim as a host after the live. If anything, you might want to reach out to, you'll get that page at the end, that analytics page, where you can send thank you messages to your top viewers and stuff, or top gifters and viewers. And so you can send little thank you messages that way. You can also look at your data, look at your analytics, and see how you improve when you look at the previous live. So little things like that. There's a little bit of analysis you can do, but that's what I would say do. And some thank you messages, but you're not collecting or claiming anything. You showed me how to send thank you to my gifters. Yes. When it comes to, how, as viewer, how? So, Shibi and Rock, I think your questions are kind of related. You guys are asking about engagement. We did 100K likes. Thank you all. Hey, Yolanda, I saw you pop in. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, I appreciate you all joining the live as well. So, okay, let me talk about the heart me here. When you're here is the heart me, which is also right here. You see this? It says, if you're in my room, it says follow right here. There's a heart next to my name. It says either follow or it says join, or it says the number you have, the level you are, level 16 for this account. Remember, we just talked about that. This box said we just leveled up to 16 because we claimed some points. When you click this box, in order to join the fan club, you have to have coins on your account It's one coin, it's like 1 penny. Thank you so much, Yolanda. And so you become a member of the fan club that way. Okay. If I click the box here, it's going to take me to the screen you should see. Wrong screen. And so you'll see how I level. I'm collecting points here. So if I hit claim, I haven't sent the heart me yet. I'm gonna wait until my 4 o'clock to send it. But if I wanted to send populars, I could. So I sent three populars. And so now when I go up here to click the heart me, it's gonna tell me to claim some points for what I just did. I sent a gift, which was populars. So I can claim those. If I click claim, it's gonna take both of them. And it brought it up here to the points up top. Okay? I'll make a list of questions for when we meet one-on-one off today. That's a choice to do, because all right, Fred. All right. So as you're claiming points and as you're sending gifts, this is what we talked about 2 weeks ago. From a viewer perspective, this is for you, Rock, and for you, SheBD, or anybody else in the room who didn't know this. When you send a gift, I just sent populars. You saw them on the screen. They popped up on the screen. When you send a gift, it is coins behind that gift, because you had to send that gift. I sent populars. Populars are 1 coin each. I sent 3 of them. I just sent 3 coins, 3 gifts, and that equals for the live host 3 diamonds. So the live host received 3 diamonds. I just received 3 diamonds from that. All right. So coins equal gifts. Gifts equals diamonds. Does that make sense? Coins you need to send gifts. And then once you send those gifts translate into diamonds for the live host. So let me know if that makes sense. I want to make sure you guys caught me on that, got what I said on that. All right. Hello, Elena. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you caught what I just said, if you have any questions about that. So as a viewer, you can claim points. Hey, friend, you can claim points for your engagement. Those engagement points help you to level up in a room. As you think about your presence in someone's room, you want to constantly grow. You want to constantly level up. So all that is part of it. All right. And then at the same time, you want to continue to think about your viewers and supporting them and their understanding of how to engage. All right, my dear friends, claim your points. Your girl is going to get off. It's almost 12:30. I do have a 1 o'clock meeting I'm going to have to get ready for. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I so appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares. Thank you for all the gifting. I appreciate all the support. See you soon, friend. I'm going to be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll go live. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary for the agency. I'm going to do an early live because long story short, my daughter works at a theme park this summer. She got free tickets, so we're taking her little brother to the theme park. And then, so I'm going to be at the theme park in the afternoon. So I got to do that. I got to do some mommy stuff. So I'm going to go live early. So you might only see me one time tomorrow. And I'm going to do an early live so I can spend a little time here. And then we'll get in the car and leave and go to the theme park. And then Saturday, similar. I'm going to do an early live because it's my in-laws, my mother and father-in-law, their 50th wedding anniversary. So we're celebrating them. We're doing a little brunch for them to celebrate them. So I have to do that. So I think I'm going to do my morning live. I may come back later in the afternoon just because, but we'll see. So two big events happening tomorrow. 2 events are happening tomorrow. But because of that, I won't be on my regular schedule. I just wanted to make sure I said that out loud. Okay, points help level up in that room, and the gifts help with the diamonds. Got it. Yep. For the live host. Yep. Thank you so much, Rita. Oh, wow. Have fun. Thank you, Jeannie. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you all. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, so you guys won't see me for the 2-a-days. That's why I said that out loud. But I'll be back today at 4. I don't think I'm going to be able to do 2-a-days Friday and Saturday. We'll see what Saturday looks like, though. We'll see what Friday looks like, too. I may just pop in in the evening if all things being considered, depending on what the day looks like. Thank you so much. Okay. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support. Like I said, I will be back later today. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares. I appreciate all the love and support. I tell you guys all the time, remember practice makes progress. You don't have to be perfect. You're just trying to go live, y'all. All right, friends? Y'all take care. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Rock. Oh, look at you, friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate the gifting, friend. Thank you for the support. All right. Take care, friends. Bye bye. 50 minutes. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'll be back. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you on the YT. Look at y'all hanging out with me. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for engaging. Thank you all for the likes over here as well in the comments. We all are on walking mill for a word to the wise. Yes, we are. We are. Can you name a basketball player for a minute? Thank you, friend. You guys are funny. All right, take care, my friends. Bye bye. I'll see you.